trash for 2 weeks. And at the end of that 2 weeks, we waited. And for another 2 weeks, we tried to make zero trash and recycled everything we could. It was really hard. We decided to do this because we wanted to see just how much waste we produced and if cutting back on that waste or making no waste really had an effect on the environment. Does it? I don't know. We'll see.
Is that in the beginning I thought that it was going to be super hard, which it ended up being super hard, but it made me a lot more aware of what trash I was using and if I recycled everything, and I ended up not, so.
Alright, so this is a basic graph of our baseline data and then our challenge data. So as you can see, for 2 normal weeks, we collected all of our trash as a group, as all 3 of us, and it was over 10 pounds. So that's just not thinking about it at all. And then for 2 weeks, we tried to collect no waste, which as you can see didn't work out super well, but we collected way less. It was less than 5 pounds. So it was a good over 50% reduction, and just being aware of how much waste we use and recycling things that we can. Staying on track was hard for me because it was inconvenient to keep all of my trash. It was also inconvenient because I didn't realize how many things in my life were actually wasteful and I couldn't recycle them. So I was like, oh, I can't even do that today because that's waste and I'm not supposed to be making waste. So it was pretty inconvenient and kind of hard to stay on track.
While it was really hard for the 3 of us to complete this challenge, it could have been easier had our campus had more water bottle stations, more hand dryers throughout all of the bathrooms, recyclable to-go boxes at Miso's like the ones they sell at Twisted Taco, and one thing that already happens on campus but most people are unaware of is we have the policy that you can take your reusable water bottle to places like Miso's or Twisted Taco or Java Den, and they will fill it up for you.
Okay, so I found that some of the consequences were very inconvenient, like I said before, because say my friends were gonna go out to Chick-fil-A and I didn't want to eat at Chow again, I couldn't go with them, or if I did go with them, I couldn't get any food because that would produce waste, and we were trying to not produce waste.
A good consequence was purchasing a reusable water bottle, so I was lowering the amount of plastic water bottles used.
So as you can see, most of the consequences aren't actually bad, most of them are actually pretty good, and they're actually very easy to access, such as reusable cups, which cost about $3 from Starbucks, eating out less, which saves you money, and air hand dryers when they're available.
I think it was worth it because now I'm way more aware of the amount of waste I'm producing and whether or not I can recycle something, and I'm also more aware of the impact that my waste has on the environment and the importance of cutting back, reducing your waste and increasing the amount that you recycle.
It was worth it.
So based off of the study by Patagonia, there will be more trash than fish in the ocean by the year 2050. And in 2010, researchers from the Royal Statistical Society calculated that there were 4.8 to 12.7 million tons of plastic in the year 2010. And then this is, as you can tell, this is a huge issue and it needs to be solved. And one of the easiest ways to solve it, whether you're in college or not, is to decrease your portion size according to the Wiley online library. And it will decrease the waste. Okay, I will continue to do this because I find it very helpful and very helpful to the environment, because I want to be more aware of what I'm using and how I'm using it.
According to eartheasy.com, PET is the easiest plastic to recycle because it just gets broken up into tiny shreds and then reproduced into other PET products or spun into fiber. But it is not the best for the environment because it can only be used once before getting contaminated, so people end up buying more of this product to be recycled and we can't recycle all of it. So one recommendation is to just switch to a reusable water bottle or stop using Tupperware.
I think others definitely should make this change because it is a big issue that we're having in the world these days, and it's not that hard just to rearrange a couple things in your life
to make a big difference in the world.
Alright, so the average US resident creates about 4 pounds of waste per day, and the average college student produces 640 pounds of solid waste per year, including 500 disposable cups, 320 pounds of paper. And globally, we create 450 million tons of plastic per year. So hopefully these intense facts, along with the other ones that we've shared, will help you understand the real intensity of the problem we have with waste. Hopefully you also picked up on some hints that we gave you to let you know how you can reduce waste. And another thing that we didn't say, but it's good to know, is that Patagonia and some other companies actually use recycled soda bottles and unusable waste to create their polyester fibers for their clothes. So when we support these type of companies, it's really supporting waste reduction.